Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, fight fans? Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Damn, Julian JRock Williams, former unified champion at 154, gets upset tonight by Jason Rosario, KO in the fifth round. Unbelievable. Deja vu like a mug. I remember witnessing something like this, I don't know, about last May when J-Rock went into the backyard of my main man, Jared Swift Hurd, and took those two titles off him in his backyard. And now we see tonight, Julian J-Rock Williams gets the titles taken off of him in his backyard. Oh my goodness, fight fans, what are we talking about? Salute to everybody, light lit up in the building. Mr. Tiptoe, what's goody with you, man? Man, unbelievable. Light lit up says, I was hoping he'd have a long reign. Yeah, long like all of about a few months, you know what I'm saying? Upset Marquise Monroe all day, man. You know, from the opening bell of this fight, first off, before we get into this fight, let me just say, damn Swift, Jared, you should have took the rematch, bro. You should have took the rematch. I told everybody, I was ringside at the Julian J. Rock Williams and Jared Hurd fight. If Hurd would have had two more rounds, he would have gotten J. Rock out of there. I'm telling y'all, man. I heard the oomphs in the eye and seeing how hard he was breathing. He was about a round or two from going. But anyway. Tonight's fight, man, this dude, Jason Rosario, stiff jab, tall, using his height and using it well. He finished J-Rock tonight with a solid uppercut. Thumbs up on the way in, man. Thumbs up on the way in for the family. He hurt J-Rock early in the fifth, and J-Rock was pretty much flopping all around the ring, trying to hold on for dear life. And I thought it was called a knockdown, but it wasn't. While J-Rock was pretty much getting flopped all around the ring by this Rosario kid, he tried to grab on him. And he kind of slid down, but they didn't call it a knockdown. They called it a slip. But then when he got him back on his feet, man, it was all Jason Rosario coming forward, hard shots. He pinned J-Rock up against the ropes, hard shots, uppercut, boom. That came from Mississippi, that came from Florida, and landed right here. That sent J-Rock going timber, and it was over. Now, Philly wasn't too happy. Philly wasn't too happy. Good stoppage, says True B. Philly was not happy with the stoppage, but you know, from even us watching this on TV, J-Rock was done, man. He was done. His eyes were like rolling in the back of his head. When he got hit with that uppercut, boom, it literally knocked his head, and he was like looking in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that uppercut was nasty. You know what I'm saying? It was over. I do not have a problem with the stoppage. I think the stoppage was good. You know what I'm saying? That cut was in his head. Yeah, for those who don't know, Julian J. Rock Williams also suffered a cut in this fight. I think it was the second or third round. And the cut was not caused by a head, but it was actually caused by a punch. Lennox Lewis caught this, and he caught this good. Now, according to the commentary for this fight, they say that this Jason Rosario kid has been training 15 to 16 weeks for this up-and-coming fight. So he was more than ready. He was more than ready. You know what I mean? Dude came in and he got it done, says Greg Hill. He got it done, man. Got it done. I love 154. 154 right now is turned all the way up to the max, man. They are all fighting each other, man. I'm be honest with you. It's kind of messed up to get J-Rock removed out of this situation, but I will honestly say a fight between this kid, Jason Rosario, and maybe a Charlo, or this Jason Rosario, or even a Hurd. This could be my man Hurd's way back right here. Because Jason Rosario's style is much more easier to deal with for Jared Hurd to say what J-Rock what it was bringing to the table. Much more easier. Can J-Rock come back, though? Yes, he can definitely come back. This is his second loss from what I understand. I mean, this has got to be a big loss for him, though, man. He going to need some time. I'm going to be honest with you, fight fans. J-Rock is going to need some time. This man lost in his backyard. Bernard Hopkins in the audience. Danny Garcia in the audience. I think Tevin Farmer was in the building. All of Philly came to the show. And he lost in front of everybody. See, this is the same stuff he was saying about Hurd. I heard him in his recent interviews, and I was going to talk about this. I heard him, I ain't thinking about Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd need to figure out, how he lost in his hometown, and he ducked the rematch. Like, yo, bro, it just happened to you. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? What happened, fight fans? What do y'all think went wrong here? What do y'all think went wrong? Let me see. Let me catch some of y'all comments, man. Yeah, 16 weeks lasted for Don Breed. 16 weeks, man. Teron Harris, salute, man. This proves PBC sucks in matchmaking. Hey, I think this dude was just like mandatory or something like that. This was, or something like that, wasn't it? Man, Rosario was not no cakewalk, and I don't even know much about him. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here like I know much about Jason Rosario, but I am going to learn him. You know what I'm saying? I like what I seen tonight. I like his style. I like his poise. Most importantly, JRock hit Jason Rosario with a solid right hand. I think that was in round 4. Man, he hit him with a right hand that was so flush and so solid. My man just ate that joint and just kept on coming. This kid got a beard on him, too. I don't know, man. I got to learn this Jason Rosario kid, man. Do y'all know much about him out there, fight fans? Do y'all know much about him? Let me know. Carl Kendall says Rosario was throwing bombs all day. Dre Cole says JRock had no rematch clause. He didn't have no rematch clause. Whoa, he had a lot to protect, man. I guess he thought he was going to breeze through this kid, man. You know, JRock was getting hounded by the Charlo, the Herd questions building up to this fight. I don't know if he looked past this kid. I don't think he did. JRock seemed like a real focused type dude, man. So I don't think he looked past this kid, but I'm just saying, bruh. Like, shit. Oh, so KP from KC5 just corrected the record. He did have a rematch clause. He just said it. Thank you, KP. I'm about to say, man, he had too much on the line, man, that had no insurance policy in place, man. Damn that, bro. Damn that. Okay, Ty D says he does have a rematch clause. Sean Newton says he was highly rated prospect who stepped up too early and got stopped, and he was bouncing back like Lubin. You talking about JRock, or you talking about this Rosario kid? Is that what it was? He was bouncing back? Well, if that's the case, man, this kid's sharp, man. He has been in that lab, bro. You see how stiff his jab was looking tonight? Most importantly, like I said, the poise. Let's not forget, this kid was in the backyard of JRock. He was in front of a raucous-ass Philly crowd. He walked up in there and took this goddamn time. And then he didn't, like, pussyfoot. He brought the noise. I am going to learn this kid, fight fans. Expect a full report on Jason Rosario from Main Man, Made Man. I will learn this kid. I got Silver Salamo in the building. What's goody with you, man? I can't believe how big he was. Yeah, hey, he was big, man. That was one big 154-pounder, Joe. But like I said before, I liked his poise. I like his jab. He was throwing a solid right hand. Most importantly, he showed us he can take a punch. We need to learn this Rosario kid. Yeah, he looked big as fuck. He looked bigger than Mungia. He looked bigger than Jaime Mungia at the weight class. You know what I'm saying? He looked bigger. Muhammad Ali says, wow, Shock Williams looked lost under those lights. Fighting at home, completely different fighter than the one that fought against her. I couldn't have said that no better than Muhammad Ali. Is it me? Or JRock seemed like he lost the step since that Herd fight. I mean, that did not seem like when he fought Herd, maybe because it was a difference of styles, but when he fought Herd, and take in mind, he stood right there in front of Herd. His defense was much better, much more better. He was much more fluid, it seemed like. Tonight, he seemed a bit more stiff. You know what I'm saying? And I think, honestly, man, this kid Rosario's jab was seriously posing a problem. When it started to land a little bit more easier in like rounds 4 and rounds 5, I was a little taken back by that. Like, hold on, man. One of the things that I took away from JRock's fight with Herd was his upper body movement. His upper body movement was on point that night. But tonight, it was like it wasn't nearly as good. I don't know, man. That's kind of, you're right, Mo. I'm a little surprised he didn't rise to the occasion. Greg E. Hill, what happened to the hometown soft touch? Yeah, so much for that. And this was JRock's first fight in Philly since 2011. So my man ain't fought at home since 2011. He show up in front of the home crowd and gets stopped and loses both of his belts. Philly, y'all going through what the DMV went through when your boy JRock came through. We felt the same way. We were all in the building that night. We were all dressed to impress, looking good. Had our ladies with us, looking good. Came out there to see Herd, and he got stopped. And the walk back to the parking lot was quiet as a church mouse. So y'all going through the same thing tonight. Deja vu, last of a damn breed. JRock has a cocky attitude. Herd fight, he was hungry. No hunger tonight. He ain't even really, I gotta honestly say, he didn't really get like rude towards Herd or anything like that building up. But in the last day or two, he started letting statements come out that I was like, oh, really? Oh, that's how you really feel. The truth started to come out the closer we got to this fight. Valiant boxing. I think Williams slept on Rosario. Also, I think Rosario's power is stronger than Williams thought all day. According to Jason Rosario, he gets his power from bananas. Did y'all see the word bananas across his trunks tonight, man? He claims that he eats so many bananas, he believes that he gets like Super Saiyan power from bananas. The shit must work, man. All that potassium running through his veins, man, must work because he got the stoppage over a unified champion in his backyard, man. That don't happen. You know, to splash on the scene this way instantly makes everyone pay attention to you. This is the same thing that happened to, say, Earl Spence Jr. When Earl went across the water, beat Kell Brook in his backyard in the UK, well, this brought all the spotlight and eyeballs to Earl Spence Jr. Star-making performances. Now, let's see what happened when this kid Rosario defends. You know what I'm saying? Dying to see him get in there with the rest of them. I agree. He says, good stoppage, says Carl Kendall. Yeah, it was a good stoppage all day. Equal foundation. Rosario only lost one fight, and that was to Nathaniel Gallimore, who's a hell of a good fighter, might I add. JRock already beat Nathaniel, so that tells you that styles make fights. Absolutely. Triangle theories are the worst thing that you can do in boxing, man. If you are a casual fan and you come out and say, oh, well, that guy can beat that guy because he beat that guy. Never use triangle theories in boxing, fight fans. Styles make fights. Like, for example, like I just told y'all earlier, in this fight tonight, JRock might have lost to Rosario, but I truly believe, looking at the style of Rosario, if you put, say, a Jarrett Hurd in there, I think Jarrett Hurd has successes against Jason Rosario. It'd be a firefight. It'd be a bang-em fight, but yet I think that Jarrett Hurd would come out on top. I would have certain doubts in my head when it comes to JRock. Styles make fights, fight fans. Rosario will beat Charlo. Oh, man, you know Charlo is going to be gunning for this kid now, man. Yo, this kid got 2 belts. Let me ask y'all this, fight fans, and let's just be fair. Damn, I want to hear, is Jason Rosario number 1 at 154 now? Just splashing on the scene, taking 2 belts? Does this make him the de facto number 1, or is Charlo considered the number 1 guy? Y'all let me know that. Y'all let me know that. Nino Brown in the building. Salute to the DMV all day. Alvarez deals next. Yeah, I'm about to go catch this Ellen Alvarez fight, man. Rosario will beat Charlo. Rosario, stiff jab. Like I say, his length, his stiff jab, and his poise. Most importantly, fight fans, and please, when y'all walk away from this performance tonight, this kid can take a punch. He got hit flush a couple times. Throw that into the mix. We might got a dangerous fighter right here, man. I want to see him against other competition, man. I want to see him. I truly do. JRock is not Charlo. Nah, Charlo's going to let them hands fly, but we know Charlo can be emotional. Now, if Charlo gets into a firefighter with Mr. Bananas, Mr. Bananas looking kind of strong. But then again, Charlo is working with Derrick James. We know how that game goes. It'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight. It'll be real similar to what I see with Hurd do. I didn't see much defensive prowess from Jason Rosario tonight. I didn't see his upper body work and his head movement being elite looking. What I seen him do tonight, his timing was more important than anything. His jab looked very, very solid. His power looked intact. There are still some more questions. But I got to say, what I seen tonight, I liked a lot. I liked a lot. Son was walking Williams down, says Valiant Boxing, all day. That's what made it like, damn, my man JRock was fighting on the back foot. He wasn't retreating. Now, one thing I will give JRock, he was standing his ground, but it's like he would keep moving. He was flicking his jab, but every time he stopped and tried to, get into them back and forth exchanges, Rosario was just getting the best of him every time. Man, this kid got power, man. This kid got power. I like this kid, man. Sleep in the building. Charlo also has power in both hands and slicker. The one edge I will give Charlo is he is a bit more slicker. I think his defense will be a little more better than Rosario's, but I mean, though, Rosario has that thing, you just got to wait and see how it develops. It's almost like David Benavidez, you know what I mean? David Benavidez, big, tall, powerful fighter, you know what I mean? But you got to wait and see how that style is going to play out against the elite. You just got to wait, you know what I mean? It looked good against JRock tonight, don't get me wrong. But when we talking Charlo, we talking Hurd. Let's see if Jason Rosario got what it takes to make it through something like that. Let's see what he got, if he got what it takes. But this was a good performance tonight. JRock, man, tonight, losing. No one seen this one coming, fight fans. We would have been covering this fight every fucking day. No one saw this coming. I thought this was going to be a soft touch in Philly, something for JRock to look good. I didn't, honestly. Man, the upsets are continuing in 2020. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Tank take care of business in Baltimore. Okay. All right. Well, I hope so. Well, Gary Russell Jr. want that smoke. Was goody. You know what I'm saying? Was goody. You was goody. Is Patrick Texera of Golden Boy good and has a belt? Nah, I wouldn't say he's that good. From what I've been looking at him, average at best. I thought Crawford honestly could have went up and possibly even beat him for that title. I thought so. You know what I mean? Crawford has no interest in it, but I think Crawford could have honestly won that title. Yeah, man. But damn, man. Damn. Hey, yo. Equal Foundation says I got Gary. Just know that we are still going to do We Talking Boxing. I didn't get a chance to do it today. I had a family emergency, unfortunately. So we will do it first thing tomorrow. I got a list of topics. I want to talk about the Layla Ali situation. We need to talk about Tevin Farmer versus JoJo Diaz. Tevin Farmer versus Gary Russell Jr. We're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather being named Fighter of the Decade and Sugar Shane Mosley saying that it should have been Canelo Alvarez. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the Adam Kalnaki versus Helenius fight. All coming up on the next episode of We Talking Boxing. Be there. We going deep. I got a lot to say about that Layla Ali thing, man. All day, man. So yeah, man. Tune in first thing tomorrow. We will do We Talking Boxing. I'm looking at about noon to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I know football is gonna be on tomorrow, so hopefully some of y'all can pull away from the game and just check out the homie. If not, come on through and catch the playback. I'll be here all day. I catch y'all up after the Alvarez fight. Julian JRock Williams stopped in the 5th round, loses 2 titles. Deja vu. The same thing that he did to my main man, George Swift Hurd, is the same thing that happened to him tonight. Unbelievable. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the fights tonight. And come on back for We Talking Boxing going down first thing tomorrow. And we going in all day. To the next one. Peace out.